It's never too late to go back and get your degree or start a brand new career.
Dr. Clancy Solis from Joyce University is here to share more about starting a nursing program in as short as 20 months in this sponsored segment. Welcome.
Thank you.
20 months, it can really happen in that amount of time?
Yep.
How does the program work?
So with the 20-month one, you're going to get your Associates of Science in Nursing, and it's going to incorporate all your general education courses with your nursing courses. You'll spend time on campus here in Utah. You will spend time at clinical facilities around where, we're hopefully close to where you live. And after 20 months, you'll be able to sit for the NCLEX, which is that passing test you take to become a registered nurse, an RN. And then hopefully you're working as a nurse and be able to continue your education even further if you want.
Why go into the career of nursing, and why choose that right now?
Nursing is in such high demand right now. Our nursing students get jobs so quick out of school, and the biggest draw, I think, for all of us in nursing is we want to be the people who help others. We love to be around those, that are in the hardest times in their life, and we love to be able to be there and help them in any way we can, to teach them, to care for them, just being around those who need help.
It takes such a special person to do what you all do. And I also think when somebody wants to have that career shift, it can seem a little daunting. Maybe they've got kids, another job. They're trying to fit this into their schedule now. Is that easy to do at Joyce?
It does take some work, but it's definitely doable. Most of our students are what we call non-traditional students. So they're not necessarily 18-year-olds right out of high school starting their first time in college. Most of our students are older than that. We have students all the way up into their 50s, maybe even older than that. Sometimes it's a second career, sometimes it's a second, third, fourth degree. And people can do this with kids at home, with family support, with dedication. They can absolutely make it happen, and we see it every single day in our students.
If you're looking for a chapter 2, or like you said, a chapter 3, 4, 5, this might be for you. The best investment is an investment in yourself. What do you mean by that?
If you can invest in yourself with the time and effort it takes to go to nursing school, you will have a solid career to fall back on whenever you want. I have never once, as a nurse in a long time, over a decade, I've been a nurse over a decade, I've never once thought, oh my gosh, what if the economy crashes and I don't have a job? Oh my gosh, what if this happens and I don't have a job? Nurses always have a job. It may be in hospitals, which is what most people think of when we think of nursing jobs, but do you know that nurses work for legal companies? Nurses work for insurance, nurses work for clinics, nurses work for plastic surgery, med spas. Like, it's so varied that if there's one aspect of nursing you're like, oh, I don't think that's for me, we'll find you a job that doesn't have that aspect of nursing. And it's so beautifully various that it attracts so many different types of people, and you get to be part of this family. I swear, 7 steps to Kevin Bacon, it's 7 steps to the next nurse you know, and it's usually not even 7, because I'll sit with another nurse, I'll be like, let's talk about who we know, and we'll find somebody that we know, because we're such a tight-knit community, supporting each other, and just being able to get to do the funnest parts of our jobs.
That's such a good reminder, though, that the field is so broad. It spans everything from the emergency room to a med spa, so something for everybody.
Yes.
What did the alumni say about having gone through the program?
They are very appreciative after. Our marketing guy always says that they want students to say it's the best thing they never want to do again, because we are thorough. I've heard from many clinical partners that Joyce students are so prepared to be ready for what nursing throws at us. And so I just love the idea that they're rigorously prepared. It is a hard road to do, but as my mother-in-law says, you can do anything for insert amount of time
20
here.
months.
20 months,
That's
right?
It. 20 months. There are thousands of nurse alumni making a difference after going through Joyce's program across the country. If you'd like to be one of them, when should you start? Like, when do classes start?
That's a good question. They start 3 times a year. So we have a spring start, which is in January. We have a summer start, which is in April, sometimes May, depending on the time. And then we have a fall start, which is in September.
That's what we're talking about.
They can start 3 times. So you could start in September.
All
in a
right.
couple months, you could start.
We will link to the website and everything that you need to hop on and to learn more. Thank you so much.
You're very
Your
welcome.
energy is making me so excited.